Dominik Mysterio slapped by top female star as major WrestleMania 42 match is teased for Liv Morgan. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Elena. Have a nice day. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Dominik Mysterio found himself in a tricky situation as he was slapped right across the face by a top female star, with a massive WrestleMania 42 match being teased for Liv Morgan. This week on Raw, the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble winner, Liv Morgan, came out with Dominik Mysterio. The two have been a couple on TV for a year and a half now, although Morgan was absent for much of last year until her return at Survivor Series. Either way, she is now ready to reach the mountaintop yet again, and her choices are the Women's World Champion, Stephanie Vaquer, or the WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill. She has interacted with both women in a space of a few days, but has made it clear that she isn't going to make her decision just yet. With WrestleMania being well over 65 days away, there is no rush on her part. Women's World Champion Stephanie Vaquer would interrupt, and she cut her promo in Spanish, and Dominik Mysterio decided to respond on behalf of Morgan, who isn't a Spanish speaker. When Liv Morgan asked Dominik what he said, Vaquer stopped him and translated, telling Morgan that Dominik said he was a little p***. The sequence ended with Vaquer slapping Dominik square across the face, and Morgan was seemingly disgusted. In the process, Morgan vs. Vaquer was also teased for WrestleMania 42. The Elimination Chamber match in Chicago will ultimately determine the challenger for the champion who Morgan doesn't choose. So that means that if Liv Morgan vs. Stephanie Vaquer is official, then the Elimination Chamber winner will face Jade Cargill at WrestleMania 42, and vice versa. The Elimination Chamber field is likely going to be stacked, with Tiffany Stratton and Rhea Ripley qualifying for the women's match. Things will be explosive. 3 reasons. Liv Morgan should not choose Stephanie Vaquer. The 2026 WWE Women's Royal Rumble winner, Liv Morgan, has yet to choose who she wants to face at WrestleMania 42 for the title between Women's World Champion Stephanie Vaquer and WWE Women's Champion Jade Cargill. Tonight's edition of Monday Night Raw saw the Miracle Kid coming out with her kayfabe boyfriend Dominik Mysterio. Their segment was cut short by Stephanie Vaquer, who claimed that Morgan should choose so that she could punish her. The Dark Angel left the ring after slapping the taste out of Dirty Dom's face. All these hints suggest that Liv might pick Vaquer to face at WrestleMania 42. In this article, we explore 3 reasons why Morgan must not choose Stephanie. Liv Morgan facing her makes no sense. La Primera has evolved into a major player in World Wrestling Entertainment and has carried the Women's World Championship with grace, while the Vaquer versus his Morgan bout may look good on paper for now. It doesn't make sense at all because it lacks the storytelling that would make it a WrestleMania-worthy storyline. Predictable outcome. Stephanie has been the reigning Women's World Champion for a long time as of writing. She has surpassed 142 as the title holder and is still counting. That said, her losing to Morgan at the Showcase of Immortals is quite predictable. Hence, the company should avoid booking the Miracle Kid and the Dark Angel. SmackDown needs a major name. For months, the Blue Brand show has been struggling, especially the women's division, as everything seems repetitive and the show indeed needs star power. That said, if Liv Morgan chooses Jade Cargill and jumps ships on the Blue Brand on her way to WrestleMania, SmackDown could add an extra layer of excitement, and it would be a shocker for fans, as no one saw it coming. Stephanie Vaquer strikes Dominik Mysterio after Liv Morgan's insult on WWE Raw. The excitement for WrestleMania is palpable as WWE intensifies its build-up on Monday Night Raw. This week's episode aired on February 9th, 2026, from the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland, Ohio. The arena buzzed with energy as fans gathered for the 31st installment of Raw, featuring significant storylines. Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio's promo. Liv Morgan, fresh off her victory at the Women's Royal Rumble, shared the spotlight with Dominik Mysterio. Dominik kicked off their segment by presenting Morgan with a bouquet of flowers and chocolates. In response, Morgan playfully mentioned a gift of her own would come later, adding an air of fun to the moment. During her promotional segment, Morgan declared that her choice of opponent for WrestleMania would lose their championship. This statement set the stage for an intriguing showdown. Stephanie Vaquer enters the fray. The tension escalated when Stephanie Vaquer entered with her Women's World Championship. Vaquer, confident and assertive, accused Morgan of excessive talk. She delivered part of her promo in Spanish, prompting Morgan to ask Dominik for a translation. Dominik's response, however, humorously sidestepped the request, confrontation and insults. In a bold move, Vaquer stated her desire for Morgan to choose her as the WrestleMania opponent, expressing a willingness to face her head-on. Morgan, unfazed, dismissively told Vaquer that if she had a problem, she could cry about it. The exchange heated up when Vaquer slapped Dominik Mysterio, showcasing a potential escalation of rivalries. What's next for Liv Morgan? The crucial question remains, who will Liv Morgan select as her opponent for WrestleMania? With all eyes on her, the stakes are high. Will she emerge victorious in Las Vegas, or will she face a formidable challenge? Fans eagerly await her decision as the road to WrestleMania continues. Event date: February 9th, 2026. Location: Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, Cleveland, Ohio. Key figures: Liv Morgan, Dominik Mysterio, Stephanie Vaquer. Significant moment: Stephanie Vaquer slaps Dominik Mysterio. What do you think of Liv Morgan's journey in WWE? Share your thoughts on whether she will claim the championship title at WrestleMania.